Wednesday reflection for September 5, 2018. I'm Jermaine Gibson. God's invitation to healing. Jeremiah 3 verse 22. Return, O faithless children. I will heal your faithlessness. Here we come to you, for you are the Lord our God. Here begins a dialogue between God and his people, where he offers gracious terms of pardon to them, and they make sincere professions of obedience to him. Return, O faithless, backsliding, rebellious children. Return to me, to my worship and service. Return to your duty. God says this, having heard the weeping and supplications of the Israelites, acknowledging their sin and humbling themselves. He promises, I will heal your faithlessness, your backsliding. I will take away the guilt from you and restore you. What a God! This ever-faithful God reaches out to his faithless people and promises healing and wholeness. This healing is to result in transformation and newness. I can hear Jesus saying to the woman with the issue of blood, Daughter, your faith has made you whole. Go in peace. Luke 8 verse 48. And to the only leper who had returned to tell him thanks, in Luke 17:19, get up and go on your way. Your faith has made you whole. This is the wholeness God offers to all who come to him. It's not just physical, but complete. God's promised healing is out of his pardoning mercy, his abiding peace, and his renewing grace. The people respond to God's invitation by declaring, Here we come to you. They are saying, we readily and cheerfully obey your command and comply with your invitation. It is an immediate, speedy response to God's call. They are affirming that they will not come later, but now. They need not take time to consider it. Why? Because, they said, you are the Lord our God. These words express the strongest indications imaginable. Because God had an undoubted right to them and their service, was willing to accept them and able to save them. The Israelites accepted the divine invitation, acknowledged the uselessness of their misplaced trust, and professed the deepest contrition and shame for their misconduct. This is what was required in order to regain God's favor. Like the Israelites, we too are faithless, backsliding and rebellious children many times. Yet, God constantly beckons to us and promises the gift of healing. Our immediate and appropriate response should be that of the people. Here we come to you, for you are the Lord our God. We ought to come devoting our entire selves to God and depending upon him only. God is our Master and Lord. He only can save. This leads us to reflect on the great salvation from sin that Jesus Christ procured for us. He gave his life so we can live abundantly in this life and eternally in the life to come. We have to be penitent before God, confessing our sins and forsaking a life of sin. Only then can we experience the mercy and grace that God so willingly and bountifully offers to us. Till next week, let's heed God's clarion call to return so that we can experience his healing and wholeness. Amen.
So take my heart.